Hey everybody, welcome back out to the range. We have a fun one. We're going to be taking a look at the Walther PPK, the chambered in 22 caliber long rifle. Let's get going. All right, let's take a look at what we have on tap for today. We have the Walther PPK caliber 22. We're going to be taking a look at this gun that I've had for quite some time and what it's about. As you can see on here at the end, I do have it fitted with threading. All the Walther PPKs, I'm not sure about the 380s, but at least the 22s, come with a threaded barrel, and you have to unscrew the adapter and screw in a Walther adapter for putting on a suppressor. It's not a super expensive part, but I will just put up a link not to buy the part. You don't buy stuff from me. I'll just put something on screen that shows us what the name of that is. And I have here a Silencer Co. Sparrow that we're going to shoot with it today. And why do I like this? Well, everybody should know that. It's because of
Bond. James Bond.
All right, at any rate, let's take this gun. It has been made famous by James Bond, of course. Of course, all the movies that I've seen him in, he usually has a black one.
Walther PPK, 7.65 mil.
But this is a very cool, very fun little gun to shoot. The sights on it are terrible, but despite how bad the sights are, you usually can shoot it pretty accurate. This gun is empty, no magazine in, nothing in the chamber. You can usually shoot it pretty well. So we're going to shoot it today with some Remington Thunderbolt. That is another thing. This gun is very ammo picky. It likes Remington Thunderbolts. Does not like Federal Automatch. Does not like a bunch of other things. It does like hot and spicy CCI rounds, CCI mini mags, varminters, all those different kinds. It usually likes those, but not standard velocity. It has to be a higher velocity in order to slide this back and forth. Again, this gun is empty, so what we're going to do is take a look at its trigger. So it is a double action, single action, hammer fired gun. Yeah, we are at a range. Ooh, beautiful sunset. We are at a range, and it has a slide mounted safety for those of you that like or don't like that. And it has an F for fire and an S for safe, and that decocks it. When it's in decocked and it is in fire, it has one of the most horrendous double action trigger pulls. I can't even get it on a scale. I think it's a 20-pound trigger. My wife and daughters cannot pull that. It is not easy. It's a great training mechanism. Can you hold the gun still while you pull the 20-pound trigger pull? Might not be 20, it might be 15, but it's really significant. You start to see me shake as I'm getting to pull it. However, the single action is really nice. Is I just a little bit of take up, get that very light, crisp. All right, enough about this. Let's get shooting. All right, well, we're about 5 yards, probably 8 to 10 yards from the target. We're just going to shoot this in, starting off in single action mode. So I will decock that and then put the safety back on. And we'll see how trigger bar can do with the 20-pound trigger. Looks like we did not, and you know my thumb was on that. Looks like we got a failure to extract. We'll run again. And I do think that that was trigger bar. This is one of the common complaints about the Walther PPK is that it's really easy to get side bite on it. It's also really easy for me to get my hands in the way of the slide, especially with this safety up there. So I will hold it just a little bit different. Shoot a little high. Hard for me to see that front sight. It has 10 round mag capacity. So that's pretty fun. Let's go put the suppressor on for even a little bit more fun. All right, we got our suppressor on. And the question is, what's your name? The name's Bond, James Bond. How would you like a drink? Shaken not stirred. Something like that. Actually, you got to shoot like this, right? Okay, one more magazine. We're going to shoot like that because that's how Bond does it. All right, so we got one more lined up. Have to shoot it like James Bond. Hey, trigger bar, where are your ears? Well, I have a suppressor on. This is a really short barrel. In fact, the gunfire in the background is much louder than what this is going to be. And I'm sure that may show up. Let me wait for that to go. Dr. Goldfinger. I'm terrible. I don't even know if I hit that. But there we go. Okay, well, so all joking aside, let's talk about the Walther PPK chambered in .22 caliber long rifle. Why would you have this gun? There's really just two philosophies of use that I can think of. The first being a training gun. Helps people get trained in a semi-automatic handgun, especially women or other children, and that first double action trigger pull is going to be something that probably prevents it from going off. It's just as good as a safety, in my opinion, because you have to really intend on pulling that trigger for it to go. The second case is Bond, James Bond. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, everyone.